questions about how I do my hair. Today, we're gonna do a little hair tutorial. Actually, yesterday I got a comment with somebody saying like, the wolf cut, baby, no. I was a little hurt, not gonna lie, I deleted that comment. But anyway, all right, so I'm gonna show you how I style my wolf cut by just blowing it out. That's all I really do. And I don't wash my hair for a week. As you're gonna see in this video, it takes me literally over an hour to do my hair. So why would I go through that trouble again? Before we get into all the steps, I wanna tell you what type of hair I have, because I feel like that is the main difference. No matter what video you watch, you need to know your own hair, right? So I wanna say my hair is between 2A, 2B, maybe closer to 2B. That being said, I have thick and somewhat coarse hair, but it does hold heat pretty well, so this will last me all week, like I said. That is the pro of having this thick gorilla grip hair. And by any means, I am not a hairstylist. I don't know the science behind hair or any of that. This is just what's worked for me. I've been straightening my hair since I was 8, 9, so I really know the ins and outs, the shape of the back of my head. So if you really don't know your hair, I don't know what to tell you. Like, this might not even help you. So just really getting comfortable with your hair, and then we can unpack that hair trauma, because I'm going through the same thing. Also, please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. All right, let's show you how to get this gorilla grip hair. I think this is what really changed the game for me, is making sure that my hair is pretty much drenched, not even necessarily towel dried. Your hair might be different, but if you have similar hair texture to mine, you definitely want moisture in your hair and you want to retain it. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna use Miss Jessie's leave-in conditioner. I use about this much. My hair is pretty thick and I need that moisture. I actually found Miss Jessie's when I was going through my natural curly hair phase, and I still wear my hair naturally too. I've used other leave-in conditioners, but this one actually keeps my hair conditioned. Like, it actually does the job. Of course, you want to focus on the ends, but then work it in to the middle. Whatever's left over, I'll just like quickly rub it through. I just don't want a lot of moisture and grease to build up. And then I'm going to use the Moroccan Oil Mousse, and this is just to volumize my hair. Also, with the wolf cut, it adds volume. To be honest, I don't notice that big of a difference, but I do remember one of my hairstylists telling me like, oh, you should use mousse. It really helps lock in the moisture and, you know, adds the volume. But I digress. I don't know if you can hear that. So it is quite soppy. I need that for my hair so it doesn't completely dry out. And then I'm gonna use Moroccan Oil Smoothing Lotion. I don't use a lot. I like to put this on last because I feel like it's that last barrier that's really gonna hold, because it's a lotion. I'm not sure if that has any scientific hair backing, but that's just what makes sense to me and what works. And of course we need heat protectant. So honestly, I think you can get this anywhere. I'm just a sucker for anything Aveda. Finally, we're done. Disclaimer, I don't know how to say this brand. I think it's Laneige. I was using the Revlon one, and if you have the Revlon one, it's fine. It worked wonders for me. The Revlon one for me was just really loud. It got really hot. This one's a bit more quiet and it doesn't get as hot. I think I paid around $80 for this. I think my friend gave me a coupon. I can probably leave a coupon code below. This is not sponsored. If you're watching this, please sponsor me. Okay, now I'm gonna section my hair out because you can't blow dry all this at once. And actually, if Dyson sees this, I'm just gonna put this out into the universe. Your girl would love one of your hot tools. And then I brush out my hair just so it's nice and smooth. First, just section it out. I want to make sure that it's not too thick. If you have thin hair, you could easily just like split that one section into half and you'd be fine. I turn this on the highest setting.
Always start at the highest heat setting. It'll look like it's getting kind of frizzy, but that's where the cool heat comes in. So I twist it to the coolest setting, and that's what pretty much sets the curl or the wave.
This is the first little strand, and I do that all the way through. I'm just gonna speed up the rest of this process. This is really boring, and that took about like a minute or two. Since my hair takes about an hour, I usually just watch something on my laptop right here. I'm currently watching Shameless. I know I'm really late to the game. It's my comfort show right now. If you see me looking down, I'm watching Shameless.
This is basically going to be the same thing all the way through. I started by pulling inward. You do want to switch the direction so that your hair doesn't look the same and awkward, but I feel like I tend to forget that. If it looks weird, I'll just go in with my curling iron later on and fix it up. The most important thing for added volume is to make sure that you're pulling up. That's what's going to hide in your hair. So I'm not sure if this happens to anybody else, but my room tends to really smoke up, so I have to air it out a bit. I also got really hungry during the middle of this, so, you know, little protein shake. Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing pussy slides in both ears. This is where it gets serious. This is where people can see the flaws, if you have any in your hair. I usually don't have any kinks, but this is where I really try to focus on really working out my roots so that it looks straight and it's just seamless. But also, this is where I like to add the most volume. There is already a lot of volume because this is where my shortest layers are. I really make an effort to pull up so that I'm getting the most out of my wolf cut. This is where I put in all the effort that I can because this is what frames my face. So I actually went back back to the restroom to drench my bangs because that's what's going to eliminate the frizz, is getting all that moisture in and locking it in. And I really don't add product to my bangs because it's going to be greasy. So I first start by rounding my bangs in so that it adds that little bump, that little volume. Then I pull them back and it adds, I feel like it does add more volume when I pull it back, but it also sets the placement because I'm not trying to wear front bangs. This is exactly the type of bangs that I was trying to achieve in 2007, 2008. You might be wondering why I'm taking so long to do my bangs, but the placement is so important. This is again where I put the cool setting so that it's setting my bangs in this Farrah Fawcett kind of volumized foxiness.
To be honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of using oil just because I feel like it extracts the moisture in my hair. Think about it, oil extracts. Oil and water don't mix. I find that my hair gets a little dry when I use oil, but I do love how my hair looks right after I did it and then I add oil. So like it's this double-edged sword, but at the end of the day, I just rehydrate with like this other spray. 2 to 3 days after my wash day, I'll add this in just for more moisture. It's not an oil, it's a conditioning mist and thermal spray. It does the job usually for me.
So this is what my hair looks like the next morning. So I did sleep on it. I did use a silk pillow, which I feel like really helps. Although I did have a lot of volume the day before, you can't really tell, but it still feels like there's moisture. The best way to explain it is that it feels like it's pressed, like it's silk pressed the next morning. I really am just lazy, especially during the week. I don't even bother to section my hair. So I don't know. That's why I'm kind of just grabbing strands and fixing whatever I can fix. I feel like I get the best results from a curling iron because I don't know why me and the straightener just don't get along. I can easily bump the ends. I'm going for this effortless, I just woke up look, but I still have bomb ass hair, you know?
I really hope that helped and you guys can achieve this similar look. Also, please let me know in the comments if you have similar hair to mine. Overall, I hope you feel comfortable and confident in whichever way that you wear your hair. Bye! Roll myself a 10 and count my figure shit. It's that stepping out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit.